What if every new customer who messages your WhatsApp get instant reply automatically without you even typing a message? Not for one customer, not just old chats, but for every new single inquiry again and again. And that's the idea behind build once and reply forever. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in this video I will show you a WhatsApp chatbot that can handle conversations for unlimited customers at the same time, whether it's first time visitor or someone messaging you for the first time ever. The chatbot responds instantly with the right information, and you don't need to reply manually to each messages or set up things for every customer again and again. Once the chatbot is built, it will automatically reply to your customers as soon as they will send a message. So if you also want to automate your WhatsApp to scale up your business and handle growing customer traffic without extra effort, then watch this video till the end. And now for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, let's move on towards my Pabbly Chatflow with me, by using which I'm going to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, by using which you have to build one chatbot and you can reply forever. So right here on my screen you can see this is the WhatsApp chatbot which I have built in, by using which I am going to reply to my customers forever. And here you can see the structured format of the flow, which starts with welcome message and ends in confirmation message. Now let me show you how to create it, but before that let's test this WhatsApp chatbot and see how it is going to work. So here I'm landed to my WhatsApp, and now let's say I'm the user or the customer who want to make an inquiry. So here I'm going to send a message to my business number, which is saved as my test number. So here I have entered this message, and as I have entered this message, I am getting this welcome message which says, "Hi, welcome to Cloudflow. We help businesses automate workflows, connect tools, and manage operations from one powerful platform. What would you like to explore today?" And I have created this WhatsApp chatbot for my software as a service business, but you can modify it according to your business. And here we are getting these two buttons, that is services and plans and pricing. So here I am going to select this first button, that is services, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the list of the services offered by this business. So here I'm going to open this list and select the service. So here I'm going to select this first service, that is automation solutions, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message consisting the information of this service with two buttons, that is book a demo and plans and pricing. So here I'm going to select this button, that is book a demo, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my full name, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my business email address. So here I'm going to enter it as xyz@pabblytudes.com. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my business email address, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my company name. So here I'm going to enter it as XYZ, and as I have provided my company name, I'm getting a thank you message which says, "Thank you, our team will contact you shortly to schedule your demo." And now let's move on towards our second button, that is plans and pricings, and as I have selected this button, I'm getting the list of the plans. So now let's open this list, and here we are getting two plans, that is starter plan and growth plan. So here I'm going to select this first plan, that is starter plan, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the details of the starter plan with its pricing and all its details with a button, that is book demo, and this is the same book demo button which we have recently selected. And now you might be thinking how I have created this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, and now let me show you how to create it. And if you like this WhatsApp chatbot and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought an amazing offer for you. So right here on my screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So this is your chance to get instant savings and take your business to the next level with the help of automation. So what are you waiting for? Use this coupon code and get heavy discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. And now for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow by opening the new tab and typing its URL. That is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will land to the homepage of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can select this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. But if you're an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up or login over the Pabbly, then you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see all the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a chatbot, then I'm going to access this Pabbly Chatflow app by simply selecting this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page you can see these are the numbers connected to my account. And if you want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button, and here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just select WhatsApp Connect, but if you prefer connecting with token number, then you can select this option of Manual Token Connect. And if you want a description of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then go and check the video given on the description below. And moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn more about these features, then you can watch the video given on the description. And now as we are going to create a chatbot, then we just have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And once you will click over the flows, you will be landed to this flow builder page where you can see these are the flows I have created. And if you want to create a new flow, then you just have to click over this add flow button, and here we are landed to our flow page where you might see this option of providing the flow name. So now let's provide a name to my flow here. So here I have provided my flow name as Build Once, Reply Forever, WhatsApp Chatbot Explained. And here we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the event or the action which initiate our WhatsApp chatbot, and this trigger event can be keyword or the regex entered by your users, or if your user starts the conversation, or if your user replies via quick reply button on a send template. But I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word hello. So here I'm going to make this word as my keyword. So here I'm going to type it and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready. And afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the advanced user input. So if you want to trigger any advanced user input, then you can enter regex like this. But as of now I already have added my keyword, so I'm going to remove this regex from here. Now on your left hand side you can see these messages and action blocks, which you can think as main building block for creating this WhatsApp chatbot flow. So you can drag any of these blocks and create the flow for your WhatsApp chatbot. Now if my user sends me a message, I'm going to send them a welcome message. So for that we just have to drag and drop, and here we are getting these messages note seen on the left hand side. So I'm going to select the text button, and now on this text button note I'm going to enter a welcome message. So here I have entered this welcome message for my customers or the clients. Now I am going to add a button to this message note. So for that we just have to click over this add button, and here we have to enter the button name. So now let's enter it. So here I have created my first button, that is services, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the button type. So if you want this button to react as a link, then you can even select the link as well, but I am going to keep it as same, that is quick reply. Now let's click over the save button, and here we have successfully created our first button. Now let's create our second button as well. So here I have created my second button as well, that is plans and pricing. Now if my users select this first button, that is services, I'm going to provide them list of the services offered by my business. So for that we just have to drag and drop, and here we are getting this option for list. So I'm going to select it, and now on this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now I'm going to provide a body to my list, and afterwards I'm going to add some items to this list or some services to this list. So here I have entered the body of my list. Now I am going to add some items. So for that we firstly have to create a section by simply selecting this add section, and here I am going to enter my section title as services. And now afterwards in this section I am going to add some items. So here I have provided the section title. Now let's add the item by simply selecting this add items, and here it is asking me to enter the title and the description of my item. So here I am going to just enter the title, but you can provide the description of your list item as well. So here I have added the first first item of my list, that is automation solutions. Now I am going to add some more items to this list likewise. So here I have added 2 more items to my list, that is cloud software access and technical support. Now if my user selects any of these list items, I want to get that response. So for that we have to provide contact custom field to all these list items, and for providing the contact custom field you just have to move over the actions where you will see this node that is set custom field, which you have to select or drag. And now I am going to connect it with my first list item, that is automation solutions, and from here you have to select the contact custom field, as contact custom field help us to store extra information. And for creating a new contact custom field you just have to go towards the settings where you will see this option of contact custom fields, which you have to select. But before that, make sure to save this flow by simply selecting the save button so that you don't lose your data. And as you will select the contact custom fields, you will be landed to the contact custom fields page, which I have already opened, where you can see the previously created contact custom fields by me. And for creating a new one, we just have to click over this add more field button, and here you have to provide the field name, and at last you just have to click over this save button and your contact custom field will be created. But as of now I already have created my contact custom field, which I am going to select over my Pabbly Chatflow. So here I am going to select my contact custom field as service type, which can be seen here, and afterwards it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. And as you know, I am creating this contact custom field for my first service or my first list item, that is automation solutions. So here I have entered the same value. Now I am going to provide contact custom field to remaining list item as well. So here you can see I have provided contact custom field to the second item, that is cloud software access, and the third item, that is technical support. Now if my user selects any of these list items, I am going to provide them detail of that particular service. So for that we just have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and now on this text button node I am going to provide the details of that particular service, and I am going to create 2 buttons in the message node. So here you can see I have provided the details of this first list item or the first service, that is automation solutions, and in this message node I have created 2 buttons, that is book a demo and plans and pricings. Now I am going to do so for remaining list item as well, and here you can see I have provided details of all these remaining list items and created 2 buttons in the message node, that is book a demo and plans and pricing. Now if my users select this book a demo button, I am going to ask them some questions for booking the demo. So for that we just have to move over the actions again, where you will see this node, that is ask question, which you have to select. And now in this ask question node I am going to enter a question asking for the full name of my user if my user select this book a demo button. So here I am going to connect all these book a demo button with this question node. Now let's enter our question over here. So here you can see I have entered this question asking for the full name, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as full name and the format as any. Now and likewise I am going to add some more questions to this flow. So here you can see that I have added 2 more questions, that is asking for the business email address and the company name. Now if my user provides me answer of all these questions, I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message by just drag and drop and selecting text button node. So here I have entered this thank you or the confirmation message. Now let's move on towards our second button, that is plans and pricing. So here I am going to provide the plans and pricing in a list node. So for that again we have to create a list for the plans and pricing. So now let's create it. So here you can see that I have created this list for the plans and pricing, having 2 plans, that is starter plan and growth plan. Now I am going to provide contact custom field to both these plans as well. So now you can observe that I have provided contact custom field plans for both these plans. Now if my user selects any of these plans, I am going to provide them details of the plan in text button node. So again we have to select the text button by drag and drop. So here you can see that I have provided the details of the starter plan and growth plan, and I have created this button, that is book demo. So I am going to connect this book demo button with the another book demo button where we were asking for the some questions. So here I am going to connect it with these questions. So as soon as my user will select this book a demo button in the plans and pricing, they will be redirected to these questions for booking the demo. And here I am going to connect this second plan, that is growth plan, with this questions as well. Now if my user select this button of plans and pricing, I am going to redirect them to the list of the plans which I have recently created. So I am going to connect this plans and pricing buttons with this list node so that my user can be redirected. And now we have done our task by creating just one list. Now we have successfully created our flow. Now we just have to save it by simply selecting the save button, and as I have clicked over the save button, I am getting getting this pop-up, which means we have successfully created our flow. So now you can also create a WhatsApp chatbot once and reply forever to your customers. And now you can even show the flow which you have created. So for that, you just have to go to the flow builder page, and here you can see that this is the flow which I have recently created. So I'm going to select 3 dots of this flow, and here we are getting this option for share flow which you have to select, and here we are getting the shareable link which you can provide to your friends, team members and colleagues so that they can also know about this amazing automation tool that is Pabbly Chatflow. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now, and if you face any doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. And if this video feels really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.